So, welcome everybody to another exciting show. We are so happy you guys are here with us. You know, we always have a fun time bringing technology to you guys and interacting with you guys. I know you guys are like, two beautiful ladies on the screen one time. I can't handle this. No, I can't handle it tonight. But I'm gonna introduce that beautiful lady over there in a few minutes. But as usual, hey Joanne, how are you? That's Joanne. You want to say hi to Joanne?
Okay, hi, Joanne.
Joanne, you know your name already, girl. All right, so as usual, we're Tech Thursday, and you know we are always here to bring you the most informative information out there locally when it comes to technology and what's happening. And during the month of June, we've been looking, and some part of July, where we're looking at technology for kids. What can your kids do during the summer months? You know, parents are there, you know, you might have this techie kid and they're like, you know, mommy, I'm bored, daddy, I'm bored. And then they're nagging you. You know, they don't want to do what the normal kid does. They want technology. So that's what we're looking at for the next few weeks. What's out there for that tech savvy kid? And that beautiful lady over there is going to explain a little bit tonight. So you parents, I know y'all like, with y'all popcorn watching, like, I need to hear this information. So what we're going to do for you guys who are used to the show, we're going to take a little commercial break and then we'll be right back with all the fun.
Okay. Hi, Dallas.
Hi. Hi.
We want a break.
Yeah, we have a superstar. In live, we have a superstar over there. She like shining all around. She's shining.
So I'm running my Facebook Live for my personal account as well.
Oh,
I was hailing everyone.
All right, so I know you guys were wondering who this supermodel is right here. So as you can see, her name is Zena. We call her Z. So you guys don't get it, because Z. No, it's just Z. So, guys, I could take up a whole show and talk, but I'm going to actually give her the reins, and she's going to just say a little about herself so you guys can know who is Zena.
Okay. Hi, Catherine. Thanks for inviting me on the show. It's a pleasure to be here to talk about my baby, my camp, Junior Tech Geniuses. But a little bit about myself. I'm a technology educator. I'm also a technology trainer for teachers as well. I've been teaching for 10 years now in varying capacities. I also lecture part-time at the University of the Bahamas in the School of Business under the CIS department. And well, my primary job is I'm a tech teacher in the primary years at Queens College. So I'm here today to talk a little bit more about Junior Tech Geniuses, our summer camp.
Okay. She gave you all the grits, all the runs, and all the P's. If you only get it, you all know everything about her. So when you see her, that's your friend now, okay? So all the Tech Thursday fans are there, and the Sanders Consultants fans are there. So when you all see and say, that's the lady, we know all her job and all her businesses. So they know all your business. So what we're going to do, we're going into, as usual, the news. I know you only see Mr. Tech on the show. So Miss Producer's going to give you the news. Y'all give Miss, she's coming right back. Y'all going to see the other beautiful face in 2 seconds.
All right.
So we want to do our tech news, and we're going to first thank our sponsors, of course, Sanders Consultants, the best IT firm in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. Thank you, Sanders Consultants. You're always there for Tech Thursday. Then now we also want to say thank you to, listen, you guys, Bahamas IPTV. This is me. This is like a life for me. After a busy day at Sanders Consultants, you just want to throw up your feet and watch like Power or all these different shows. Guys, Bahamas IPTV, Communications and Solutions, is the way to go. You guys they have different packages for you guys. So reach out to them. You could ask for Gerard and say you saw us on Tech Thursday or Sanders Consultants, and they're going to give you a special deal. We're sure of it. Ask for Gerard, and the numbers are 557-2778. Thanks, IPTV. And of course, you want to about X-Ray. But of course, you always want to say thank you to Live. They are a fabulous sponsor, and I can't speak about them anymore. They live what they say they do. So thank you, Live. And we also want to say thank you and hello to our most favorite Bahamas Development Bank. They're our newest sponsors. And, for any entrepreneur out there who is looking for funding, reach out to the Bahamas Development Bank. They are there for Bahamians. There's also, if you guys notice, there's also a 225-7324 numbers. That's for people on the Family Islands. Their reach is far. They're not only Nassau-centric. So if you guys want to set up a meeting, you have a business and you're looking for funding, reach to the Bahamas Development Bank. They're here for you. So now to the news. Listen, RIP to iTunes. That platform is no more. So you guys can wear your funeral dress and go to the wake, but it's done. It is done. And we want to say goodbye. If I got to sing, I'll sing a funeral song, but I can't. So, and this is news, so Bahamians. But y'all know Rev, they switched their setup, and we're getting some more other channels that we don't understand. Y'all can hear them. We don't understand, or we just ain't gonna watch. So you guys could reach to the Bahamas IPTV.
No Hallmark. No Hallmark.
No, listen. They were started riding this country for that. So you guys could reach out to Bahamas IPTV. Trust me, this is news, because after like a busy day at work, sometimes you just want to chill out, but who could chill out and listen to different languages? But nonetheless, check out Bahamas IPTV for our solution. And what are your kids doing this summer? Listen, this is some news. I am telling you, for you parents out there who has those techie kids, reach out to Junior Tech Geniuses. This is news in itself because I've been around for years. I know I look like only 14, but I've been around for years, people. And I wish this camp was around when I was there, so I wouldn't have been roaming around looking for things to do. This is news, and it's big news, and we're going to jump into this a little bit more so you guys can understand what's going on. And she's back!
Hi!
It's like magic, eh?
Yes.
So we're back to the meet, but before the meet, they know a little bit about you.
Okay.
They knew about you professionally. I want them to really know Z. And we are now doing the lightning round.
Oh, okay.
I'm waiting for the... You was ready for all of that?
Oh boy, am I ready? No, I wasn't ready for all of that.
I had to pull up the umbrella for you, right?
I wasn't ready for all of that.
It was
Okay.
reading. Okay, so doing the lightning round, it's very easy. Don't don't stress,
Okay.
Just a little pressure. So we're just gonna ask you 3 questions because listen, I know our viewers are interested in knowing more about you.
Okay.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Apple or orange?
Apples, definitely.
Oh, your apple.
Yellow apples. Mm-hmm.
She got deep. You do too much. Okay. Tiara. Hey, Tiara. Oh, tea or coffee?
Oh, this is a toughie for me because I love Dunkin' Donuts. So it depends on my mood. So sometimes it's the tea, the cool mint tea, or I may get the coffee decaf.
Really, no lukewarm.
The coconut, the almond, hazelnut. If I need a pep in my step, the coffee. All right. If I just want to be mellow and I want to count my calories, the tea.
Okay. She in between people. We don't really get the real juice. she go in the middle. She go in the middle ground. And what we ask everybody, Apple or Android?
Apple, definitely.
Oh, Mr. Tucker over there is like,
that's a no-brainer. That's a no-brainer.
Oh, pardon me. So nonetheless, we have had our lightning round. She spoke about herself a little. Now we go into the meat. Okay. You ready?
Awesome. Yeah, I'm ready.
You're ready for the meat.
Yeah,
so
I'm ready.
like I said, this show is really focusing on parents who want something more for their kids. And I applaud you. I really do applaud you. I was speaking to her before the cameras, and I wish you guys would have been here to witness the passion that she has for technology. I wish you guys were here to hear it. And I applaud you. I truly applaud you and your passion.
Thank you.
So anybody who has a child, and we are behemoths go with our children, we will make sure this she ain't legit, they say.
Right.
This woman has a passion. I'm sure your kids or your child is gonna learn, and they probably be the succession plan that we need in the Bahamas for further technologists.
Definitely.
And I would give this an A+ approval for any parent. Okay, so yeah. So now what we're going to do now, we have a few questions.
Okay.
So when was this camp started?
Well, this camp, we've been running it now this is the 3rd year that we've been running it through Queens College Center for Further Education under the name Junior Tech Geniuses. So the camp runs in the summertime. However, we do have after-school programming, although that is more so for our students. So in the summertime, we open it up to any child who is interested in learning more about technology. But I've been doing summer camps for a while now, probably the last 6 years. So Junior Tech has kind of like traveled with me.
Okay.
And I've been using that name throughout all the years I've done the different camps.
So why did you feel it was a real need to start the camp?
Because I feel that it's important for children to learn about different aspects of technology and to gain practical skills that they can use throughout life. I fancy that a lot of our kids are tech savvy and lacking technology literacy.
Okay, pause right there.
Okay.
Explain a little bit, right? Because I know they're going above a lot of people ahead because everybody think their child is the smartest person with technology. So
right.
Let's stop.
So just how we have the reading and writing, our different literacies, technology is also a type of literacy that every child has to be confident in. So knowing proper terminologies for different things, knowing how to properly navigate devices, knowing how, okay, if I open up a program on a desktop computer, okay, where am I navigating to for help? That's a skill. If I open up a app on a device, right, no matter what type of device I open up, if it's a Android device or Apple device, where am I navigating to, get certain things or to get, the different type of information that I need. All right. So when we talk about being literate, we're talking about, being confident in the skill set and the technology skill set.
Okay.
So that's what I mean by that.
Okay. And so that was the reason you decided to.
Yeah, and I just wanted to have an environment where, because technology is my passion and I love to teach. And I feel as if I make technology easy and fun for kids. So the whole premise of the campus being able to have the kids learn a bunch of different skills in a short period of time, but have it kind of staggered. So it's not like long sessions. So we may do 30-minute sessions on different topics, like hands-on topics. Mm-hmm. So the kids can actually, learn the skills over a 5-day period for the whole week. Mm-hmm. So the activities are broken down into smaller sections so the kids can actually build upon their skills. So we go from knowledge all the way up to application. So by the end of the camp, the kids should be able to learn how to do different things in different areas.
Okay. So what is the main focus of the camp?
Well, the main focus, there's not a main like we have some core focus topics that we look at. Mm-hmm. All right. Mm-hmm. To explain a little bit more. So we look a little bit at robotics. So kids learn a little bit about coding to make a robot work. So in this picture that we have here, this is a robot from Wonder Workshop, and the kids use an app to do coding to make the robot, work, to make it move, and those different types of things. Mm-hmm. And then we also do a little bit of coding as well, introducing kids to the concept of programming through coding. So they're using Scratch Junior, and we're also going to be looking at Scratch as well to introduce them just to the fundamentals of how a program works. And then when we move from that, we also do a little bit of HTML programming. And I'll go back to this picture that's on the screen. We do a little bit of HTML programming. So the kids learn how to design a basic web page. They learn to add color to the web page. They learn to add pictures. They learn to add links to their favorite YouTube video as well. So these are practical skills that they can carry with them, throughout their elementary years or even moving into high school. We also look at digital story making. And so here in the picture, we have an example of one of the programs that we use. I don't want to give out too much of my little tools, but the kids go through the process of making a story. They're able to share their story at, the end of the camp on a Friday. They also have a web link to their story where they can share it as well. And if the parent wants to also purchase the story in a hard book format, that option is also available. Mm-hmm. So we also teaching the kids about being confident in themselves, being confident in their skills, digital citizenship. Mm-hmm. So other kids are able to comment on the story that are in the camp as well. Mm-hmm. And we talk to them about, because the things that we say online can also hurt us, just like how words in the flesh, I would say, may hurt us. We also talk about how words typed can also hurt us as well, because, mm-hmm. We see and then we read and then we also intake. So we talk to the kids about being responsible with the type of language that they use. And then mm-hmm. going back to this picture too, the kids were working on using Notepad to actually write HTML code. So they learn about different tags, how to insert pictures, how to make title text, how to bold text. How a web page actually works, how it moves. So I think too, like that's an eye opener, especially for the kids who were in the camp in the past, to know that, hey, this is how a web page works. All the little websites that I go to, there's coding behind that, to make it move. Mm-hmm. So it also sparks their interest and gives them also too some options as to, hey, what would you like to do career-wise in the future? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And here we also have a picture because it's important, because the campers spend 5 days together. Mm-hmm. So it's important for the campers to bond. So here we were doing just a little introduction activity. So as you can see, there's some movement in there. And I think the campers had to find their partner who had some type of matching card or something like that, or they had to make a sound. Say, for instance, if the camper got a card with a dog on it, they had to find a partner who had the matching card with the dog on it, but they had to make a sound. And so by the time, so everybody had a different animal. So by the time they, you know, finished, everybody found who their partner was. But we just do a bunch of little fun activities to get everybody familiar.
Before we go into this one, what I'm really getting from this is that this is more than just a technology camp. It's like a wellness camp because you're learning ethical things. You're learning how to be a responsible IT or technician, IT personnel, and it's like you're building and you're developing the whole person. So parents out there, it's more than just technology, although it's primary technology. So you should feel safe, and open to someone or a camp that's actually developing the whole person.
Yes, it's a kid, like our slogan says, creating kid tech adventures. It's a tech adventure, and you know, an adventure is always fun when you can take a buddy along. So building relationships is also important, and learning how to work together. So you would find, even in the picture that's on the screen, that we do a lot of group activities. We do a lot of collaboration. And it's important for me that the kids don't work with the same partner all the time.
And question, sorry for interjecting. So a student who was there last year, because I don't want y'all to feel like y'all ain't coming back this year, it's going to be the same substance. So the same students come back who were there last year.
Right.
They can come back and they'll have a different feel.
They would have a different take. Well, what I normally do, I review the listing of the kids that are coming, so that I know how to properly tailor the program to kind of like to meet their needs. So our kids who joined us last year or even in the previous years, they are more than welcome to return again.
Yeah, y'all come on down. You know, don't miss it. Don't think you're getting the same chicken right now. This just different. We sheep a little rosemary on it to side.
A new seasoning.
New seasoning. Okay, so we're gonna go a little further. Although she answered every question. She answered her job like so much question. She answered every part, which that's the passion, and it is so good to have people in a field. And she's to talk about this. Oh, we soon go to that video, but it's always good to have or to see a young individual who is so passionate in what they're doing and willing to pass it on to the new generation. And I would tell any parent, when you have somebody, because you have some people, they do it, but they just they secretly, they in that cave, they keeping all the information
to themselves.
So, but everybody out there, if you don't got no children, because I got 2 nieces, I about to talk to I need to send them to this. You know, who is willing to give her the information, take advantage of it. Take advantage of it because it's only going to help them develop themselves further. So now we're going to a video and we're going to actually look at some stuff that happened during the show. I mean, look, not a show, but camp. So what are they doing?
Okay, so here in this video, we have a camper. So one of the things we look at is tech inventions. So the camper is using a device called a Mickey, which is actually like a circuit board. So they learn a little bit about circuitry, how circuits work. So there are different controllers coming from the board, and then it hooks up to the computer, so you're able to use it almost like as a controller. So you can, use it as a space bar to navigate up and down, arrow keys, the different arrow keys.
He looks like he hasn't seen anything.
And then even with this device too, on a certain day in the camp, we allow the kids to bring in other conductors to see if they'll work with the device. Because I think he's using a little pack of hand wipes. I don't know where he got those from. Probably from me. But we use bananas, we use coins, and they're able to experiment with different things.
Well, environmental, everybody uses banana. They're environmental people. Oh God.
Okay, and so in this video, we have a camper who's completing, this is an augmented reality activity. So basically, we use an app, and the kids were able to color in their own picture, and now they're able to see how the picture moves. So there's animation, there's video, there's sound through the app, and they're able to control. Well, as you can see, she's able to control the car as well. So that was a good introduction to augmented reality.
Ooh, wow. This is fun. I need to sneak in with some ponytails and do, do
You're
this.
more than welcome to join us.
Ponytails and all. We have a next video. Okay, so no, we're back, and I have a few more questions. I know, like, I'm training you, but
No problem.
what we want to know most of all, we love the show. We love the camp.
Right.
I love it. I've been there and I already love it. So I know everybody else out there love it. So when does it start?
Okay, so the camp starts on Monday, July 15th. So we have about less than 25 days left. So it goes from July 15th to that Friday, July 19th, 2019. And the camp, the time, is from 9 a.m. To 1 p.m. So it's important that you bring your child there on time so we can start on time, because we only have a limited amount of time throughout the course of the camp day. There is a snack time.
You should have said 8. You know, it's me, my parents said we check for 9 on
And it's also important that you pick your child up at 1 o'clock, because there's no babysitting as well. I stay there for a while, but it's important that, you know, drop off and pick up on time. But there is a snack time. Yeah, so the kids are allowed to bring their snacks because there's a time where I allow them to have snacks, and then we get, you know, right back into it.
So basically, she's saying they ain't cooking no food, bring your own food. We can teach them knowledge, but we ain't trying to feed them. Okay, I just try to wrap it up for the people who probably wasn't reading.
Yes,
between the lines.
It's not an all-day thing, so that's why we ask for the kids to bring their snacks and to bring their water.
Okay, so let's repeat again when it's going to commence and when it's going to end.
Okay, so it's from July 15th to July 19th, 2019. It's going to be held right at Queens College, a safe environment. So there's security at the gate, there's security all around. And it's going to be held in our primary year's computer lab, so parents don't have to worry about rain, weather, and their child will be safe, right? And their child will be in a safe, structured environment, organized by a trained computer teacher.
With lots of passion.
Right.
Okay, so we're talking about it. We know where it is.
Right.
How does one now register their child? It's, you know, when we fill out a form, do we have to, like, you know, what do we have to do?
Okay, so the main point of registration is through our continuing center for further education. So it's right on the main village road. It's right above the school. There's a white 2-story building above the school, and they can go into the office to pay and also to register. There's also a number that I can give them. So let me look at my flyer. So it's 677-7639, or they can contact myself at 427-1905. There's also an email address for the Center for Continuing Education. So it's cfe@qchenceforth.com, or you can email me at juniortech, that's JRTEC, at teachertechlabs.com. We are also on Facebook. So Junior Tech Geniuses 242. We are also on Instagram, Junior Tech Geniuses 242. So if they follow those pages as well, I post updates on it almost every day or every other day about past camp activities. So parents would just get a taste of what's going to be happening during the camp time. So that's a good way to keep in contact with us. So if they send me a direct message on those 2 social media platforms, I can respond to them as well.
Okay, and just a little interjection.
Okay.
The spaces are limited.
Yes, so spaces are limited.
You know how people go.
So,
don't try to do the stuff last minute.
No.
Oh, she said the 15, today is the 14 and a half. Let's try. Listen, y'all ain't getting in. The spaces are limited, and it's filling up.
Yes. So registration is ongoing. We already have a few registrations as we speak. So once we reach our maximum, we're going to close out the camp, because we want to keep it small, so the kids have that extra support that they need. So normally I have an assistant there with me as well. to help with the different activities that the kids go through.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very structured, it's very supportive, and just to ensure that each child gets the adequate attention that he or she needs in order for them to maximize on the skill.
Mm-hmm.
And then also, too, at the end of each skill that a child learns, they'll also receive a pin or a badge to say that, hey, I'm a junior tech animator, or I'm a junior tech movie maker.
Oh, wow.
So that's an accomplishment. And then we also give out a certificate at the end for the child to have as a keepsake to say that, hey, these are the tech skills that I've gained during the summertime. And, it's also something that they can keep and show off to their friends and family as well.
Oh, wow. I that is very good. So, like, wrap up something else she just said. I try to bring it back home to a lot of my people.
Okay.
It's like no on the act. Once I get close, it closed. Don't come bombing at the door. Once it failed, So you guys, I will tell you, take the advantage now.
Yes.
Hit her up on Facebook, on Instagram, and if you totally forget it, hit us up, and we will definitely let her know that you guys were asking about her. We have no problem recommending this camp every year. I wish she was doing it Christmas too. I wish. Because I know we have some tech savvy kids out there, or persons who, they just don't fit into maths ain't my thing, English ain't my thing. What do I do? So if for you parents out there, you might be considering like, what I do for my child, they don't like this or they don't like that. Check out this camp.
Yeah.
You may actually have the next Bill Gates. You never,
on your hand, you never know.
You never know. So you guys, you may not know the strength of your kids because you were not introduced to it. So introduce them to it. This may be their passion.
Yeah.
And nothing in life is too free. So we're going to know. She's going to let us know what the cost of it is.
The fee for the camp is $175.
That's
for
it?
the week. Yes.
For technology?
$175.
Cheaper than that watch they have in their hand. That your son or daughter have in their hand. That new iWatch they have. Cheaper than that.
Yes.
Oh,
$175.
Cheaper than an Apple phone that they have carrying around in their Gucci bag.
Yes.
This camp too cheap. I need to talk on that.
So it's a good opportunity, and it's a good rate for kids to learn a bunch of different skills in a short period of time. Yes, a short period of time. Whereas some camps may only be focusing on one or two things, we focus on, a few topics, at least 8 topics throughout the course of the camp. So kids get a little dose of, what they may be interested in and what they may want to explore, further, even in their free time or even in the following year when we do Junior Tech Geniuses again.
Mm-hmm. Listen, she's very politically correct. That is a cheap price. She's being all nice, like, it's a good, that's cheap for technology, guys. That is cheap. You guys, take advantage of it. You don't know who you might have, what your child's talent is. Just take a chance, and you would be surprised in their abilities.
Yes.
So in closing,
okay.
I don't know if there's anything you want to say in closing regarding the camp or regarding yourself or just regarding the whole program or your other programs that you do have, because you guys can tell she's like a tech genius. So I'm sure she has like a plethora of IT surprises.
I just want to thank you guys for inviting me on the show to talk about Junior Tech Geniuses. Like I said, I've been doing the camp for a while now, and every year we try to do something a little bit different. So I just want to encourage all parents out there, if you're looking for somewhere safe and structured and fun and engaging to place your kid for a week in the summer, then Junior Tech Geniuses is also the place. Also, through our Center for Further Education, we have some other summer programming as well going on there. So you can hop on over to the Facebook page for Queens College Center for Further Education, and you can receive more information as well. And I'll put in a shameless plug for my other ventures as well. So I'm getting ready for the relaunch of my website, Teacher Tech Labs, in the next few weeks. So people can look out for that. So it's basically going to be a website teaching teachers how to use technology simply and effectively on different types of devices, knowing how to use different types of programs, different types of websites, different types of apps. So basically, it'll be Teacher Tech Labs. So what you can do, you can go to teachertechlabs.com and you can sign up to be on our email list. So you will be the first in the know when different events happen. I'll also be doing a workshop next month in July. So that'll be good for you to sign up so you can know when that's happening.
Okay, guys. Okay. Follow Miss Z. Follow her on Instagram. I'm sure she's on
Yes. Oh, you can follow me on Instagram at Z Hutchison as well. I post a lot of my technology happenings and, different things, exciting things that are also going on in my life. I'm also on Twitter as well. Same thing at Zena C Hutch on Twitter.
Okay.
Okay.
Follow her. But by the time you're finished, y'all will be technologists.
Yes. You'll be tech literate.
Yeah. Tech literate. Okay.
Yes.
I gotta behave.
Okay.
So we do want to thank you on behalf of Mr. Tech. Y'all, he behind the scenes, although he be front and center. Well, we want to thank you, and we truly appreciate this camp more than you can think, because we're always, as we would have discussed earlier, we want there to be a platform and a succession plan, because one day Ms. Hutchison, when she get that 50 million, she gonna retire. So, who is gonna be there to replace her? Who's gonna be here to replace her, when she's like, I'm off the scene. So we always want to push and promote programs that are out there for the future generation. And we again applaud you and thank you. And I'm sure I'm talking for most of the technicians out there, the IT technicians out there. We want to thank you for what you're doing and continue. We're going to support you.
Oh, thank you so
much. We'll definitely support your program, and we're going to talk about it and follow you.
Yes.
Follow your virtues and what you're doing. We just want to thank you, and hopefully we'll be able to bring you back on Tech Thursday when we're talking about
most definitely
something else in the tech arena. Because guys, there's a lot of stuff that go on in the tech arena all the time. And for you guys out there who may want to help her in her camp, we have a lot of tech guys who are out there watching, and IT firms that are watching. Reach out to her.
Definitely.
Assist her. We go hand in hand as an industry, support her. So again, thank you. And we want to say good night to everybody out there. We were having a little challenge with bringing on the comments. We want to apologize regarding that.
So Catherine, sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you. I just want to say hi to everyone who's watching on my personal Facebook account. So I saw a few of my Facebook friends on. So I want to just say thank you to everybody for supporting. And I'm sure everybody will watch the rebroadcast that I will share.
They'll watch it again.
They'll watch it again.
Sorry, we wasn't listening to tech. She was on fleek today. But you guys, we want to thank you guys, and we'll meet you again.
Yes, definitely. Sure. Bye-bye.
Bye.